everybody, and welcome to Blue Jays Today. Where today it is a wine on wine. We got some Blue Jays news, some MLB rumblings to talk about with y'all. Before we get into it, though, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below. We are less than 60 days away from regular season baseball.
Ooh.
It's getting exciting, everybody, and lots of stuff along the way on that pathway. Spring training, World Baseball Classic.
3 weeks from spring training. I'm excited. 3 weeks till we go live on this channel and watch a spring training game.
Absolutely.
That's good when it's gonna hit for me.
If you are a new subscriber, a new viewer, you haven't seen us go live, then you absolutely need to do so. I promise you, it gets a little rowdy. It's a great time. But before we get into all of that, we got to talk about what's going on right now. The biggest news is the fact that arbitration cases, I guess they're happening.
They're starting now.
They're starting. The hearings are transpiring between the. How does it work? Because it's like you got this like third-party person. You get Bo. You get the. Get the team.
Well, Ben Nicholson-Smith's got some insight on how it actually works right here. You know, so like Nick's saying, arbs have begun. But here's the thing. Apparently, there isn't a lot of preparation done by the arbitrator. So an arbitrator comes in totally unprepared, doesn't do any research, doesn't look up the team's stats, doesn't look up anything. They come in totally blank. They listen to one side, they listen to the other. One side being the team, one side being Bo Bichette's camp, and they can't settle in the middle. A lot of y'all come out and corrected us on a few posts we made. Can't settle in the middle between the 5, or I think it was like 5.5 and 7.5, or
so
5.
It's 5
and 7.5.
7.5.
Right.
That's right.
You can't settle in the middle. It's got to be one or the other. So
that's a pretty big swing.
It is a big swing. I mean, in terms of like actual dollars, yes.
Yeah.
You know, but in the grand scheme of things, like, it's not going to break the bank for the Toronto Blue Jays.
No.
So usually, though, in these arbitration hearings, like, the player does win because it's like, well, he needs money. He's a younger player. He's a superstar. Get him $2.5 million more.
And definitely fair enough. I will say in this one, and I think a lot of people have kind of agreed that out of the two options, probably what's most closest to being fair is the $5 million. Now, I still think that is a little bit, like, on the stingy side. I do think that probably if this is a perfect world, Bo Bichette, he's settling at like 5.8 and we're calling it a day, or you know, something like that. Obviously that can't happen, but I wonder if because probably, you know, majority of people are going to say that 5 is closest to what he's worth. I wonder if the arbitrator decides to go in that direction. Clearly, it's going to be a hard decision for him.
Well, you know, they're going to bring up a bunch of facts. Like, I mean, I don't know exactly what goes on in the details, but, like, just surface level stuff, you got to imagine Bo Bichette's camp's going to be like, well, he led the league in hits twice.
Which is fair.
And it's like, yeah, a player that leads the league in hits twice needs a little bit more money than $5 million, granted. Yeah. But then you're gonna have. But this is why arbitrations are so bad, because then you have the team fighting back, saying, "Well, this is why all the reasons why you don't deserve more money."
Like it's effectively just like a slander fest. Which just ultimately is gonna create bad blood between the two sides, right? It's like I'm sure that both sides know that it's just business, and they're gonna walk into it and they're gonna say this is just business. But at the end of the day, there will be some sort of like personal hit that happens when your team, the team that's supposed to have your back, the team that's supposed to represent you and you're supposed to respect them, is coming out and saying this is why you're not worth that much money, this is why you're not that good at baseball, and this is why we don't want to pay you that.
And this actually could be a big, like, that could be a big downfall in the relationship between Toronto Blue Jays and Bo Bichette. It's already on the downfall, but we've seen recent history with Marcus Stroman. They went to arbitration hearings, and Marcus Stroman, I remember there's a quote, I don't have it on me right here, but I saw a quote, like, in regards to Bo Bichette's arbitration, where he said, like, this is where, like, kind of the relationship turned sour, right? Where, in not to quote him exactly, but in those terms that he said.
It makes sense.
Exactly, right? And look what happened.
It's a flawed system.
Right.
It's a flawed system.
But look what happened. Where's Marcus Stroman now?
Exactly.
Not with the Toronto Blue Jays.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, the way that it's constructed just doesn't make sense. It's just, a brewing ground for bad blood. Granted, sometimes things can go very, very quickly. There has already been a few guys that have just like bam, bang, boom, like it's done. Luis Arias recently traded to the Miami Marlins in what I think a lot of people were saying was a lopsided deal. You know, your opinion on that?
This one makes sense, though. This one makes sense, though. You know what I mean? Like, you just acquire this guy, I'll give you the money.
Exactly.
I don't care. I don't need to argue you.
Literally. It's like, we clearly like you. We like, like, we want you on this team. Marlins, they argued for or how much did he get paid?
He asked for a raise of 2.2 to $6.1 million. Wow. And
Okay.
the Marlins argued for 5. I mean,
Well,
who cares?
Good for you then, Arias. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Like, they want you on the squad. That's been dealt with. Also, Jesus Luzardo, that has apparently been dealt with as well. So I guess, like, Marlins, they're just taking care of business, doing what they have to do.
Yeah.
So, like, GG, it's not always going to be a bad situation like that.
Still going to be 4th in the NL East, though.
Yeah, probably by a long shot. When we were on this stream with Wardy NYM and Ballcap Sports, we were debating who was going to win that division, and literally the Marlins did not even come up. Washington Nationals, of course, they didn't come up.
Yeah.
That is a 3-horse race for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Marlins, you got a lot of work to do. But moral of the story being, there's been no movement yet on Bichette. We are going to keep monitoring the situation.
For sure.
Whenever news does break, you're going to hear it here first.
And it should come soon, though, folks. Pitchers Catchers report is very soon. You know, I believe it's in like 10 days. Like, what's today? The 3rd? 11 days.
Yeah.
So it's got to be soon, folks. So, we'll be sure to tell you guys here.
Yeah, I imagine it's got to be, like, definitely within the next week, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm really surprised. This is kind of, like, off tangent, but
it.
I'm really shocked that there isn't more of, baseball players sitting out or baseball players doing that.
Not a thing.
You know, it's not a thing here, and I'm definitely, as a fan, I'm not advocating for that. I want to see these star players play, but in situations where it feels like, you're literally getting screwed over, you're watching yourself get screwed over. If I was a star player, such as Bichette or such as, some of these other guys like Acuna or somebody else, I'd be like, I'm going to sit out until you give me what I'm worth.
Right.
And I guess that's not part of the culture.
Well, that's part of the arbitration process. I mean, like, you get a third party who's not prepared. There's no bias. It's handpicked out from both sides, and it's like, all right, you decide. You tell me. Sure. And then there's a deadline to when they'd have to decide. Yeah. And then it's like, all right, now you go play baseball, right? And it's part of your contract that you have to show up and play, because the more you don't show up, the less money you make. And it's just, you're right. Like, they could, I guess, sit out, but no one's really done that, so you'd be kind of like, you'd be kind of like the black sheep.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
No, you'd definitely be like breaking boundaries and stuff. Basically, the only way to do it is if you're a Shohei Ohtani type, where like you're just so good that like nobody gives a crap. We're gonna pay you regardless. At some point, you're gonna get paid.
Yeah.
Moving on to some other news. Adam touched on this earlier. I am not getting an opportunity yet to speak on it. I'm still debating whether or not I want to make an entire video, not only just centered around this, but like centered around the whole theme of this. Big news in MLB. Everyone was talking about it. Alek Manoah decides to fire back against an MLB analyst. MLB analyst comes out and says, this is not word for word, this is not verbatim, but I believe it was somewhere along the lines of, I love Alek Manoah, he's really good at baseball, but if he could only just stick in the gym
literally
a little bit more. Wishes Manoah would hit the gym more. And let's face it, is that an overtly horrible comment? Not really, but at the end of the day, this has been something that's been building. It's been building up. So many people are coming out and saying this, and it's basically body shaming Manoah. And
exactly.
saying
You're assuming there's layers to this. You're assuming because he's bigger, he doesn't hit the gym more. Like, you actually don't know for a fact that Manoah, he didn't show up on Tuesday, he didn't show up on Wednesday. Right. He doesn't know that, right? I guarantee you Manoah is showing up to the gym exactly when. This guy owns his own gym. This guy has his own gym. Of course he's showing up to the gym. I've seen videos on Instagram where he's at the gym. He's a literal third finalist. He's a top 3 finalist in Cy Young. Of course he goes to the gym, but he's assuming because he's bigger that he doesn't, and that's where the problem lies there.
Right, exactly. And I mean, and he did come out, to his credit. He came out, he apologized. Like, he came out and he said that. And Marcus Stroman, there's a whole second part of this.
Oh, no way.
You didn't see this?
He clapped back?
Oh, dude.
Shit.
Marcus Stroman had some words, bro.
For Anthony Rector?
Come look this up.
Okay, let's finish this, and then we'll finish this, and we'll go
like
look.
crazy.
Yeah.
But effectively, I think that there's been a whole culmination, a whole movement right now on social media, and even on these shows, produced by MLB and whatever, where people are coming out, and they're looking at probably, I would argue, our top 3 players in our core at this point, being Alek Manoah, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Alejandro Kirk. Those are the 3 guys. And they're looking at them, and they keep making comments about their body, basically saying, they're bigger boys, they're fat, whatever. And I 100% get that to an extent, but I also think that, like, they're putting up on the field how can you actively come out and talk to these guys and say that it's like you're not doing enough?
Exactly, because you could still go to the gym, be consistent, do weights, do everything that you need to put your body in the best shape to perform at the highest level. And still be a bigger person. Yeah. You could still do that. You don't have 100%. To be like chiseled to be a good MLB player.
Exactly.
The numbers will put up.
Now, if there was, and I've seen this in football before, being a Green Bay Packers fan, there was literally a running back at one point who was an all-star. Then he comes out, he shows up after the offseason like 30 pounds heavier, Eddie Lacy, and it's just like, well, then he wasn't good anymore, right? And at that point, you can say where it's like, well, I mean, clearly the conditioning is not where it needs to be because the results aren't showing anymore.
Exactly.
Right? But I don't give a crap what you look like, how you train, how you do all of that. If you have a 2.24 ERA, you know, if you're batting 300, if you're getting on base like the level that Kirk is, right? And these guys are, and the amount of fans too, like some of these Yankee fans, and specifically Yankee fans,
they are because we're attacking them, and they have no better way to attack us other than that.
And I do, and I get it. It's because Blue Jays, we come out, we attack you guys in other ways. Don't get me wrong.
We attack you with stats, and facts.
Well, okay, hold up. Don't take the full.
No. That's all I do. That's all I do.
Maybe so. But I'm speaking for this as a core right now. I want to put it out there and say, like, I've definitely seen Blue Jays fans come out here and take the low road with other teams and stuff like that, and I get it. But it does suck to see on Twitter all these people coming at our boys like this when it really doesn't need to be done. Even though maybe you're a fucking angel with two halos.
That's right. It's all about facts, baby. Like, that's it. Like, look, Garrett Cole, you could dominate us. Sure. I'll shut up. I will shut up. If you perform on the field, then I'll shut up. But if you don't, I'm going to come at you. That's simple as that. I was watching Stephen A. talk about this too. Like, people all get all over Stephen A. But he's just straight shooter. He's like, you suck? I'm going to tell you suck. If you do well, I'm going to shut up and say, I apologize.
Right.
Straight up. That's it.
Well, Stroman had some words in regards to this. He came back and he fired after Anthony Recker and said, actually, I think this is the second tweet.
Yeah, second tweet.
He had two. He definitely had two. Maybe I'm wrong.
Let's go look at it.
Yeah, he was going off, though, man. Like, Stroman decided to take a few shots. So either way, Stroman came out and said, you're not interested in spreading hate, yet you're on MLB Network hating and body shaming one of the best pitchers in baseball. You make 0 sense. You're a clown for that.
Yeah.
You can't grow the game by tearing down its players. Be better or get off TV and go find a hobby.
Yo, I actually love Marcus Stroman, man. There was a moment where I obviously didn't like him because he was attacking the Blue Jays organization. Like we talked about, there was some bad blood. Maybe I shouldn't put myself in between the two. But Marcus Stroman as a character, like this, I just love it. I've been loving him more recently.
Right.
This goes to show, hey, he's still got love for the city of Toronto, not the organization, obviously. The city of Toronto loves Alek Manoah. I love Alek Manoah, and he defends. He's calling him out. He's calling him out for his shit.
He's definitely calling him out for sure. And once again, like, credit where credit is due, Anthony Recker did come out and apologize for doing this. So at the very least, he backpedaled. I hope that he realized that, this is not acceptable. And if that's the case, man, it's like, okay, like a little slap on the wrist. Like everybody deserves
punishment.
Exactly. Everybody deserves 7 second chances, right? It's like maybe you made a mistake, slipped the tongue, whatever. But either way, Stroman's got Manoah's back. He had some words for it.
You could tell too when you watch that clip, like mid while he was talking about the gym thing, you could tell in his brain he was regretting it.
He's kind of like, I said that really the wrong way.
And he had to finish his thought, and then he was like, but I still love you.
Yeah, exactly.
You can tell he messed up, bro.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, again, like, being somebody who's literally like on, I guess, quote unquote air right now, I'm definitely not defending, like what he said or anything like that. But it is easy sometimes to like make a slip of the tongue and not say what you necessarily mean. So if that's the case, like, he did come out and apologize. But obviously, this has been something that's been building. There's been tons of different comments about this. And just in general, I think it's got to stop for our boys if they keep putting up.
Right. Yeah, I want to read this comment here by Mr. Glitches saying, as a Yankees fan, I can't stand Alek, but there's no reason to body shame on TV. Gladstro has his back.
100%.
And I would understand why you can't stand him. I mean, he's a dog against you guys, you know what I mean? And he's our best player. I mean, Sometimes I can't stand Cole, but that's that competitive rivalry, you know what I mean?
That's what it is, right? And I mean, like, respect, dude. Like, you can hate our guy, but I mean, like, hate him for the right reasons, not necessarily the wrong
off
reasons.
the field kind of shit.
All right, everybody, let's move on, guys. So those are our thoughts in regards to Alec Manoah. Actually, just very quickly, pull up the Anthony Record stats real quick. Just pull up the Anthony Record.
Just wanted to throw up a little bit of Anthony Record right here.
I'm not trying to take the. We're showing up. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm not even gonna say anything. This is what it is. This is what it is.
Yep.
What it is. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, just what it is. Just what
you know, it's like, I bet all that gym really worked out, eh, Anthony?
Just what it is. Just what it is. Okay. All right, moving on. What else do we have? What is the next point of news we want to talk about?
Yeah. So the next news we got here, guys, not really news, because obviously, as if y'all have been on the internet, not a lot going on with MLB or Blue Jays right now. But more speculative talk about free agency with the Toronto Blue Jays.
Sure.
Are the Blue Jays going to add another outfielder? Because there is a hole, and like we've been seeing in camp, I mean, camp hasn't started, but there's a lot of... Oops, there's my Call of Duty game. There's a lot of guys coming up that could play for us. You got Nathan Lukes that could be an option. You got some prospects guy that could be an option. I'm blanking on his name. But you got a bunch of guys as well that are outside the organization that could be added. Are the Blue Jays interested in going the free agent route again, or what do you think?
I see that they got a big picture of Jerks and Profar right there. Now, what I've heard from Profar's camp is that he is asking a decent amount of money. So much so that, like, because I know that the Yankees are in on him. Yankees don't want to pay it. There was one other, like, big market team that was in on him that, like, also didn't really want to pay it. They just think that he's asking too much. And I get it. Profar, like, you're coming off of a pretty solid year. Like, this is your time to get paid. Like, there probably isn't going to be another opportunity for you. So I'm going to come out and say right now, if he's asking a lot of money and the Yankees aren't willing to pay it, and another big market team isn't willing to pay it, Jerks and Profar is not the move for the Toronto Blue Jays. No. We will also not be willing to pay it. I don't want to go down that route.
No, me either, man. And like, he'd be a great addition, but the money just ain't worth it, like Nick's saying. But there's still guys out there on the market. Like, you still got David Peralta chilling out there. That's a big bat for sure, a good left-handed bat. You got Robbie Grossman, we've talked about a little bit on this channel.
I do enjoy some Robbie Grossman. I think that Robbie Grossman's one of those guys where you're not going to have to break the bank. They got a market value right there of $7 million. And I feel like it could end up being $7 million for like 1 or 2 years. It's like,
maybe a one.
Literally, like,
that's it.
15 mil for 2 years max, right? It's like, okay, that's like, whatever.
Great.
Like, this is our new bench bat, and he can, kind of circulate through, and if we have to drop him, we have to drop him. I don't really care, right?
Yeah.
So Robbie Grossman, absolutely. Like, there's definitely a few select characters here where I'm like, okay, yes, I could do that. But I don't really think that this isn't gonna make or break the team.
Yeah.
I don't think that this is the final move that, like, sends us to the World Series, unless of course one of these guys you get really lucky and he has a blow up year. But we can't predict that.
Well, here's the thing. Here's my argument, man. Like, I feel like going out and getting another free agency, like, that's cool, but I feel like you're taking away opportunities from our internal guys where you can save a lot of dough. You can bring up some of these young guys, right? Like, look at what he's done. Like, last year wasn't that good. He's had some big blow up years, but most of the time he's just kind of an average bat. You know what I mean? And it's like, look, I'd give Nathan Lukes a chance to be an average bat on our team. Like, I don't know what he's going to do at the big league level. We could cycle people out. And if you really do need to go grab a guy, like, go out in there and grab someone. And Del Summers actually said it right here. The guy, one of our prospects, Spencer Horwitz, like, we could bring him up.
Sure.
Why not? Like, bring someone up to kind of cycle in. And in worst case scenario, you still got Merrifield who can go in the outfield. You still got Kevin Bichette who can go in the outfield. You got guys who can do it. So technically you have 5 outfielders. So I don't really think it's a big deal.
I like having that kind of, moving rotational spot right there, like, on the team. I mean, I do it in fantasy all the time, right? It's great to have an option where you can send a guy down and then bring a guy up, and then, he's doing really good. He's hot for a month. Now he starts to cool off. Now we send him down. Then we bring him back up again, right? It's like, we've seen this story time and time again. Shit, who was that one catcher who, like, we thought was going to break out for, like, 2 weeks?
And then Riley Adams?
It wasn't Riley Adams. No. It was like Thompson. No.
Heineman.
Was it Heine?
Was it Heine?
I
know.
That,
oh, no, I know who you're talking about.
I know who.
He broke out for like a week.
Yeah, like there was a solid like 10 days where he was hot as hell.
Someone in the chat.
And he actually, like, he won us like 2 or 3 games. Like, he was extremely hot for about 10 days.
Collins?
We brought him up. It might have been Collins. Might have been Zach
Collins.
Oh,
Zach Collins.
Might have been Zach Collins.
Yeah.
I think it was Zach Collins. And we brought him up, right? And he was crazy hot, and like, he actually helped us win games. and then he was gone, and it was never again. But literally, it's like having that spot, and I think it became part of it. It was because of an injury. Yeah. But we never would have had that. We never would have even got that opportunity had he not come up, right? Maybe we never would have won those games had he not come up.
Whereas if you sign someone like Robbie Grossman or David Peralta, which I think are still really good bats, but if they start to decline, you're locked in.
More inclined to keep them on the team and just have them be bad,
which isn't good. Which is I like that idea where you could shuffle people in and out. So for me personally, I think we're good with the free agency. Like after we signed that relief pitcher recently, oh my gosh, Chad Green. After we signed him, that was kind of it. I think we talked about before, like one more bullpen move. That was the bullpen move. Yeah, we're good.
I'm happy with it, dude. I like where this team's at. I like the direction that we're going. And yeah, I think that now it's partly like, let's watch spring training. Let's see who's hot as hell. And great, you're on it.
Exactly.
You're the bench bat now. You know?
Exactly. I like it. I like that. Like homegrown talent.
Let's like it, everybody. I see a lot of people in the comments right now talking about the Yankees and talking about the Blue Jays, kind of debating who's going to be better. This was not even forced by us, but this is literally what we have planned next. Thank you guys for just being on and being legends. If you haven't already done so, also too, guys, can we get a like spike going? Can we get to 69 likes on the stream? That would be awesome. All right, you guys are talking about it. We want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Who is actually better, Blue Jays or Yankees? There was an article that was released earlier today or this week talking about how the Blue Jays lineup is going to match up against each Yankees starter. I don't want to go through all of this.
No,
this is really complicated.
Pretty complicated.
It's like we're looking at like sabermetrics and blah 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 whatever. You know what? I'm a baseball fan that likes to sit down, drink a beer, and watch my dude hit home runs. I don't need to do all the math. That's what the nerds are for, right?
I like math. I'm a nerd.
Okay, all right, guy. Well, you can do the math on a different stream, bro.
I'll do the math.
Let's pull up both of the lineups. Let's look at them side by side, and let's pull up both the rotations. Look at them side by side, and we're gonna decide right here, right now, who's better. Why are they better? It's locking it in, guys. We're locking it in.
1 second, just bringing up Roto Champ. Did they update the? Yeah, I think everything's updated right now, which is good.
Ahmed Rana saying Romano greater than Holmes. I mean, Holmes had literally Holmes had a historical stretch last year. If he can find that again,
he just fell off a freaking
It was
cliff,
the injury,
man.
dude. He got injured for like 2 or 3 weeks or like a month even, and then he came back, and then that's what happened. Exactly, right? It's like you get injured, now you're not at game speed anymore, and whatever. If he is the pitcher that he was in the first half of the season, then he's maybe the best closer ever. You know?
Yeah.
If not, then like Romano for sure.
Right. Okay, here we go, folks. We've got the Blue Jays lineup and starters. Then we got the Yankees lineup and starters. Why don't we start with the lineup? Let's start comparing them, folks.
Yep.
Okay. Well, should we go position by position? Should we go like down the lineup?
Let's just go down the lineup, man. So let's start with one, and then go over to the one with the Yankees. Just be like, better, like who's better, you know?
George Springer or Gleyber Torres? Oh God, easy.
You know what? This is okay. So here's the thing. And I'll play devil's. We gotta play devil's advocate because obviously there's gonna be a lot of bias here.
For sure.
George Springer right now. Could I see a world though where George Springer, being the older gentleman that he is, declines, and Gleyber Torres, being the younger gentleman that he is, gets back to what he was at? Because I don't think he had a horrible year last year, did he?
I thought
he was okay.
I think it was a little bit above average.
He was a good MLB player last year. He was a 4.1 WAR. Like, he was a good MLB player.
Yeah.
I don't anticipate that he's going to get back to what he was 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But if he did, then he'd be better.
Right. Yeah. I mean, even George Springer on a down year had a really good year with the OPS plus. So I'm still going to say George Springer. I think that's pretty obvious at this point.
I do agree with you for sure. However, I'm just saying that there could be a reality.
There could be, for sure.
Could be a reality.
All right. Bo Bichette or Aaron Judge. Obviously, it's Aaron Judge.
Obviously, Aaron Judge is a far superior in literally every aspect of the game. This is not close, in my opinion.
No. Aaron Judge wins. Number 3 in the lineup, Anthony Rizzo or Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Had very similar numbers last year.
They did.
Up until the All-Star break, and then Vladdy took away and
exactly. I do think, again, that Rizzo is going to be good. I don't I think that Vladdy's going to be better.
I think Vladdy's going to have a breakout, like quote unquote, like a second breakout year this year. He's going to be amazing.
If you're going by that top 3 right there, who's got a better top 3? It's pretty close, actually.
It's close, because Aaron Judge definitely lifts it up, but I might give the slight edge to the Blue Jays.
It feels like the Blue Jays is a bit more complete, but I will give credit where credit is due. Anthony Rizzo is a great player. I don't want to underrate him. No. And if Gleyber Torres can be the Gleyber Torres of old, Yankees are not bad.
Yeah, and same with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. If he could be MVP, Vlad, it's like, okay,
then
locked in.
It's us for sure.
Locked in, right?
Alejandro Kirk batting fourth. This is what they have here. Alejandro Kirk batting fourth. Stanton.
Let's look at Stanton's numbers.
Stanton's falling off, man.
He didn't have that good of a year last year.
Shout out to the person who just subscribed. You're elite.
Because he was an all-star. Don't get me wrong, Yankee fans in the chat. He was an all-star. But Kirk was pretty consistent. He was also an all-star. But Kirk had a better OPS plus.
He did.
Better batting average. Better on base. Oh my God, the on base is awful here. He had the 31. He's just a home run hitter now. He just hits home runs.
So the question is Stanton, because here's the thing, man. I look at Stanton kind of similarly to the way that I look at Springer, where it's like at your ceiling.
See, I don't, because I think Springer still got the batting average and the on base.
I hear what you're saying, Adam,
and the good defense.
Like we're looking at like one down year from Stanton. Like is he gonna? One down year.
Yeah.
You know, like, is he gonna bounce back or is he gonna continue to decline?
I don't know, man. He's 33. So he's
same age as Springer.
Super old. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think he has a chance to bounce back for sure. Just like, Springer has a chance to bounce back. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but comparing to Kirk, which I know is going to be elite, if not better, I think it's very comparable. I think honestly, I might just say a tie right here. It's very comparable.
Okay. So we're just gonna say that it's pretty comparable. I mean, they're both good at baseball, and I think that Stanton. I think Stanton's got the higher ceiling for sure. Like Stanton actually has like 40 home run ceiling in his thing.
I'll definitely lean towards Stanton. Like, what the hell happened to you?
So I'm looking at the comments right now, and our one Yankee fan in here, shout out to Mr. Glitch, saying that Stanton fell off hard because of injuries.
More injuries.
And it does look at if you look at the at bats, he definitely did have a lot less. Yeah. So there's obviously injuries. I feel that's why I'm saying that I think he could be like Springer, where it's like if he does have a full season, he's gonna be really good at baseball, but he also could be extremely injured and whatever.
Because he was just riddled. Where the difference with Springer is like his performance. It didn't like suffer because he was injured last year. It was like it was tainted, but like his what the hell happened to you?
Right.
I don't know exactly, but let's give it a slight.
I'm gonna give it to Stanton, bro, because at the end of the day,
slight W.
Yeah, I don't want to be so biased. Varsho, interesting.
Josh Donaldson.
Varsho, man. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think that Varsho's like incredible yet, but like Josh Donaldson he's gone.
It's proven.
You know, it's like I don't think that Stanton has, but Donaldson's gone.
Oh my God! Look, well, he did have just a down year. You know what I mean?
Though. It's different. That's a
he's 37 now.
Year. Yeah.
He's 37
and
now,
like, look at that. That's a down year.
Yeah, that's a really bad
That's
year.
a really down
15
year.
home runs. That was his like bread and butter.
Yeah.
And now, oh God.
No.
Yeah, that sucks. But Varsho's better. I am buying into a little bit of the Varsho juice. You know,
sure.
I want a little bit of that. Like the 109 OPS, like he's an average hitter.
Yeah.
But I think at Rogers Center he's gonna absolutely rage.
I agree, dude. That's Toronto all the way, man. Moving on to our sixth guy, Chapman.
Bader, Chapman.
I mean, you got to go Bader. In fact, I think that we can speed this process up, honestly. Can we go back to the thing right now?
Chapman over Bader.
Chapman, easy. Bader. Hicks sucks.
Oh, God. Hicks or Bell, easy.
I mean, Hicks is really bad at baseball.
Merrifield, Peraza.
I actually don't know too much about
Peraza.
So like,
he was okay, but he's still not that good. Peraza, Oswald, Peraza. Oh, wow. He actually popped off a bit last year.
49 ABs.
Yeah.
So we don't know
ABs.
what we're gonna. So this is a medium elite.
Yeah.
A potential medium. So I mean, in that regard, potential. You know, like possibly good.
Who would I rather
possibly
take?
Good. It's pretty close.
Whereas Merrifield, I mean, let's remind ourselves of numbers, folks. He popped off at the end, but still didn't have a good year.
Okay, you know what? I probably would rather have Peraza, honestly.
It's tough because we don't really know much about him.
I don't know him,
but the thing is, Yankee fans don't like him. Like, that's what Yankee fans have told me. When I've asked about Peraza, they're like, oh, like, we hate this guy.
Interesting.
So, who knows?
Yeah.
We'll give it to Peraza just on stats. And then Kiermaier or Jose Trevino. I'm going to go Jose Trevino with the bat.
So, okay, and I see some people in here asking, why are you comparing lineups? The reason that I wanted to compare these lineups is because I think a lot of Blue Jays fans, and this actually put it in perspective for me, I think a lot of Blue Jays fans are just automatically assuming that we are a lot better.
Yeah.
And I do think that looking at that, I'm going to give us the edge.
In the lineup. Yeah, I agree.
But actually, looking at that a little bit closer, I think it is a bit closer than what I thought.
I thought there was a gaping hole in the bottom of the lineup, which I still, compared to our lineup, yes, we just did it in like their bottom half is not as good as our bottom half. Yeah. But, if everyone's healthy and everyone's popping off and we're kind of still, idling, they could actually beat us in the lineup with the offense. I mean, like, a
healthy Stanton is a big, war difference there for them. If Peraza's good at baseball, that's a big swing. We're going to give the Blue Jays the edge, but at the end of the day, it's, I think, a lot closer than Blue Jays fans would care to admit. Moving on to the rotation.
The rotation,
this one isn't really that close, in my opinion, man.
All right. Number 1, Alek Manoah versus
It's going to be Cole. I'm going to go Alek Manoah.
I am going to go Alek Manoah. I think Alek Manoah's better than Garrett Cole.
It's pretty close, and I wouldn't be shocked in the slightest to see Cole have a great year. But I'm going to go Manoah.
You just see what Manoah's his resume is building towards.
Exactly.
And it's incredible.
It's stupid.
Like his first year, 322. That's Cole. That's Cole didn't even do that last year.
Cole had a down year last year, man. He had a down year.
And you can kind of see the numbers slowly creeping up. They're slow, and I think part of it has to do with the fact that he is playing at Yankee Stadium now, but could be a little bit of age creeping in, could be a little bit of comfort, who knows what it is.
Yeah.
But it's not like he's unhealthy, like he was pretty healthy.
He's always healthy. He's healthy.
So it's like, whereas Alek Manoah is hitting his stride, and he's going to get even better, so Alek Manoah easy.
I'm going to go Manoah there for sure. Kevin Gausman, though, over Carlos Rodon. It's obviously Rodon for sure.
Yeah.
We don't even need to look at this.
Yeah, that's easy.
Barrios, it's not going to be Barrios. It's going to be Severino for sure.
Severino.
I mean, Cortez.
Now Cortez versus Bass.
I'm going Cortez, man.
Look, I still want to look at the numbers here.
It's closer for sure, but Cortez has definitely the higher ceiling for sure.
Oh my God.
This is Manoah, man. This is
Manoah right
it's
here.
It's literally Manoah.
Already done. Yeah, Cortez.
It's Cortez.
Domingo Herman versus. I don't even need to look at this.
And also too, we're not even looking at. We're not even looking for Frankie Montas either.
No, he's not even in the rotation.
Obviously, it is Yankees rotation, and I do think that there's a gap.
They smash it.
I think there's a gap in that regard.
So, and we're not even looking at the bullpen too. I mean, I think both our bullpens are kind of mid, around the same area. If I'm going to be honest, just from memory. I think our bullpen has a chance to be better than their bullpen. I think their bullpen's going through a little bit of a struggle right now. They lost Chad Green. Chapman was a failure last year. Lost him. Is Clay Holmes going to be as good as he was last year? We got to figure that out. They've still got a lot of good pieces back there, but that's up to debate. But just on this right here, I am going to give the edge to the New York Yankees in being a better team. I've always thought they were a better team, and it's straight up because of that rotation.
The rotation is ridiculous.
If the rotation wasn't that, even if they didn't get Rodon, I still think they have a better rotation than us. Yeah. So with that being said, sorry guys, Yankees. I think they're my favorites to winning the AL East.
I do think actually now that we've really gone through that, looking at the betting odds, having the Yankees at I think it was plus 115, and having the Blue Jays at plus 190. To win, I mean, for those betting people out there, that makes a lot of sense to me. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I get that. It's they do deserve to be the favorites. I think that we're in the ballpark, but I think more things need to go right for us than the Yankees, right?
And I think a lot of things have to go wrong with the Yankees.
Exactly.
That rotation is intact.
Yeah. Because, and here's the thing, a lot of people are like, well, their lineup sucks. Is Aaron Judge going to hit 62 home runs again? Probably not.
Probably not.
But here's the thing. is Giancarlo Stanton gonna be as injured as he was and hit 211 again? You know, I mean, like, maybe Judge's home runs go down, maybe he doesn't do as good, but then this other guy picks it up. You know, is Peraza gonna emerge? Maybe.
You know, we're not even counting for Volpe. You know, we're not counting for Volpe. We're not counting for their other prospects. You know what I mean? Like, there could be some like surprises that you don't see in that Yankee lineup that could make them just as good as our lineup. But then here's the thing: it doesn't even matter. Like, even if their lineup's a little bit worse, like, we're gonna get destroyed by that rotation, like, probably more times than not. Yeah. So I mean, I do hate to admit it, but Yankee fans, like, you still are very good. We'll be the first to come out here and say it. We're gonna kick your ass though, and we're gonna enjoy doing it. Yeah. We'll try, guys. We're gonna talk our smack. So you guys take notes. You come at us if you're beating us, but like, we're gonna come at you too if we're beating you. This is where we're gonna call it as far as rewatchability goes. We are now gonna enter the Q&A section. We're gonna play some games with y'all. So if you're not watching this live right now, what are y'all doing? Subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification button. Comment your thoughts down below about everything that we talked about today, and definitely make sure that you are here for our next live stream. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are gonna head out, make sure you hit those buttons before you go. And guys, become a YouTube member, because that is super, super cool. You guys can come onto the stream. A lot of you have been asking, so if you become a member, come onto our stream. And thank you so much for watching. And go Jays, go! All right, sweet, everybody. We are now at the. Do you mind giving me a beer too, please? Sure. And putting it in my thingy. Oh yeah. Okay, thanks. All right, everybody, we're now at the Q&A section. I do see some call out for Baseball Wordle. I'm so happy that you guys enjoy playing it with us as well. We truly, like, I always look forward to this part, playing like 2 or 3 Wordles with you guys. I think it is super fun, so definitely we are going to do that. However, before we do, we're gonna have like 10, 20 minutes just to talk with y'all, feel what you're feeling, ask the questions that you have going on right now about anything, about life, about baseball, about the Super Bowl. I don't really give a crap, everybody. It's Friday night, and we're kicking off the weekend. Imagine the Yankees didn't trade Montgomery. That would be stupid. That would be really stupid. Cameron Rice comes here and says, "Hey boys, I'm good friends with Lewis, and he said that the Jays have a good chance about getting Scott Barlow." Hold up. First things first here, Cameron. Lewis, like just Lewis? You know, like, if this is a MLB player that I should be familiar with, what is his entire name, and can you get him on our show? Is my next question, bro. Lewis from Twitter? Is that what Adam just said that right now? I'm not sure, bro. But like, you let me know, man. If you have connections, you get them here. You tell them where to go. If we can get Scott Barlow, that'd be insane. I think that our bullpen immediately goes from, like, you know, I don't know what it'd be. Like, I don't even know where we are right now, but like, we'd be pretty damn good at baseball if we could get ourselves a Scott Barlow. Will Kikuchi be activated this year? I mean, he's already activated. And he is going to continue to be activated. And it really sucks because obviously when you pull up the Kikuchinator's numbers, we should really get a graphic for Kikuchi pop up here. Let me show you guys what's going on here with Yusei, Mr. Yusei Kikuchi. Obviously, it's just absolutely atrocious. The 1.5 whip is just freaking brutal. The negative 1.1 WAR. So I don't want him to be activated, but he is going to be activated, everybody, because we just pay him a little bit too much money for him not to get activated. So, yeah, we're probably going to have him. Also, he's from Twitter. Interesting. Is this a recent tweet, everybody? Is this a recent tweet? Because if it is, you just gave me content for tomorrow. If it's a recent tweet, you gave me content. You know what's going to happen. Bright and early, everybody. Look out for it. Probably around the noon mark, there'll be content if this is a recent tweet. What happened to your Bichette bobblehead? I think it broke, dude. That's so funny that you bring that up. I think it literally broke, man. Like, you know, like we bring these bobbleheads out, we move them around all the time. So I think thank you. I think it busted and yeah, it's like his ankles are literally broken. Like someone dummied him on the basketball court.
It's almost it's kind of more reflective of like how he plays defense. Yeah, you know? Yeah. Just like an actual idiot, you know.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's answer some questions here. You were doing a good job answering them.
Yeah, we have there's one more happening here. Blue Jays today. Do you want the Jays to re-sign Matt Chapman Also, it's me, Doge from Discord. Hey, shout out
Yo.
to Doge. Shout out to our Discord fam. I've been hopping into the Discord actually a lot more recently. I'm having a lot of fun talking with you guys.
So much fun.
Like literally, like just during my work, whenever I'm feeling like, don't tell my work this. But it's like occasionally I'll be like, I'll just jump in, see what the vibe is. You guys are always popping off in there.
Yeah.
If you haven't already joined our Discord, this is an awesome community, guys. They're always talking baseball. I'm hopping in there all the time. Adam's hopping in there all the time. Sometimes we go in, we do exclusive streams in there where we just talk with you guys. The link is in the description. Please take a moment, go in there, and comment that you're new or you're from the Wine and Wine. I promise you will not regret it. Either way, though, Matt Chapman, extension, re-signing. What's the vibe? What are we doing?
Honestly,
with
bro,
Chapmanator?
there's someone on Twitter too who his name's Chapman, or he always changes the variations. There's always like a Chapman lover. He pops off a lot on Twitter, and he's been convincing me that we need to sign back Matt Chapman. I mean, if you're not going to sign Bichette, what better corner third baseman defensively do you want? Other than Arenado, like that would be such a good lockdown. And I think especially this year, if he starts to like pop off a bit, gets that bat back, like, damn, like I do want some good Matt Chapman in that infield.
As far as I'm concerned, if money's not an issue, if I take my brain away from the money situation, of course, Matt Chapman is objectively a good baseball player.
Yep.
I mean, he's gonna show up defensively. He's not too old. Ideally, you don't have to pay him an exorbitant amount of money. Now I'm already falling into the money conversation again. It just happens naturally.
It's like, but he probably could get like 100 to 150 depending on how he does.
Depending on how he does this year. But either way, yes, Matt Chapman is a great player. I want to have him there. And looking at the potential alternatives, I haven't looked at like what free agency has in store for third baseman this upcoming season. Maybe that's something that we need to do. If actually, fuck it, we're here right now. What is the upcoming like free agents for this next year? This will really tell, right? If there is a lot of third basemen, maybe we don't need to prioritize it that much.
Right.
Maybe we can find somebody. Nope, we gotta sign him back.
No, because we look over here. You got Evan Longoria, Matt Chapman, Joe Wendell, and Candelario. I don't even know who Patrick Leonard is or Marco Hernandez.
Wow.
He's going to be the third baseman to get, which might mean
that's actually problematic.
He wants to test it out. Anyone who wants a third baseman, Matt Chapman's a great third baseman.
Wow, I didn't realize. Okay, so people are saying Manny Machado, and you're right, actually. Manny Machado.
If he opts out.
If he opts out, so if Manny Machado has an amazing year, then he might opt out of his deal, because it's actually crazy, guys, because like he could be. There he is.
There he is.
It's insane to think that he might opt out of a deal where he gets paid $32 million. But he is a very special player, and it is possible considering how many people are getting just insanely paid. So I wouldn't be super surprised to see Manny Machado do that. But if he doesn't, then obviously Matt Chapman is the guy to own. And wow, looking at that, I think we got to do it like now.
Try to extend them. I think conversations have to be going. And I mean, Matt Chapman likes playing for us. I think he said it, But I get it though. If it's you and Manny in the market with third baseman, you're probably gonna get paid,
dude.
Whoever missed out on Manny's gonna have to.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, if I'm Matt Chapman, there's no way I sign an extension.
No, of course
there's
not.
No way.
The only way I sign it is if I'm like my kids are like. This is the only way. My kid comes up to me. I don't even know if he has kids. Probably not. He's like, Daddy, I met my best friend, and I never want to leave her ever. And my daughter comes out through the room too. She's like, Daddy, I love it here. Don't ever leave. We leave. Like, I'm gonna be so sad. And like, they have a big heart to heart. And the wife's like, I found my passion here in Toronto. And it's like, I'm the asshole. But again.
No, but you're not though, because are you an asshole for taking an additional $50 million?
I don't know.
Like, congratulations, kids. I know that you love it here, but I just paid for your college, whatever you want to do in your life.
He's already paying for the college.
Well, okay,
that's for sure.
But I mean, just saying, it's just like this heart to heart. Like, we can do this on a fucking yacht in like the Galapagos Islands right now.
I hear your point. But what would the Blue Jays have to offer Matt Chapman for him to sign it right now? I think it has to be like 150.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because like then it's like, okay, well, what else would I want in free
Yeah,
agency? You know what I mean?
yeah. Like we give him $150 million. We give him the George Springer contract. Then
He's done.
I have
up.
no idea why you wouldn't do that, right?
Yeah, 5 years, 150. Just literally give that.
But the problem is, right? The problem is he will never do that because if we were to offer him that right now, then he won't sign it because he'll just take it into free agency and say, well, this is what they offered me, so you got to do more. So I actually don't think that there's a number, unless it literally is like $500 million or something ridiculous.
It's like, okay, I'd be stupid to like, turn that down.
Yeah, like I'm good, bro.
No, you're right. Chapman is a Boris. Yeah, he's a Boris guy. Yeah, he's gonna want that. If he's a Boris guy, I think 150 is in range.
100%,
especially if he pops off. That's it.
All he's got to do, he's got to be in Gold Glove conversation. He has to hit 30. He has to hit 30 home runs. You know, if he wins a Gold Glove and he hits 30 home runs, you know, his OPS is like, I don't know, even if it's just like 800.
Oh, you know? God, yeah. If it's 800, he's getting paid.
You're getting paid $150
He's getting paid.
You're paid $150 million, and especially because you own the market. Guys, I don't think Matt Chapman's coming back now.
No.
Now that I look at this,
now we're talking about it. I want him back for sure, but everyone wants him back. Of course. Yeah. Of course you want Chapman back. He's amazing. But it ain't going to happen, folks. I think we're going to try, though. I think we're going to try. Because if we're not signing Bo, we're gonna get Chapman.
I think, honestly, what needs to happen, though, is we need to milk the fact that he's on his last year of his deal, and I'm assuming, and a lot of people are high on him. I am high on him. I think that because he's on this last year of his deal, he's in such a great position to get paid. If he puts up, he's gonna be like extra motivated. Not that he wasn't motivated before, but obviously it's like it's the second year in this system. He's obviously got this massive thing looming. Scott Boras keeps calling him, "Shut up, Scott Boras! I'm gonna hit another home run, so you don't keep fucking calling me." I think Matt Chapman's gonna be in for a great year, and I think that we just need to like capitalize on him being good, kind of like what happened with Semien, like just put him high in the lineup, win ball games. That's that.
Ratchet saying send Chapman and Bo for Ohtani.
Like obvious, like sure, yeah, I'd do that. I would do that for sure.
Who is in our infield now though?
Like whatever, man.
No, who's in our infield?
We don't need anyone in our infield because Ohtani's gonna pitch perfect games every time.
No,
so
what about when Kikuchi's pitching? I guess he wouldn't anymore.
He wouldn't be anymore. He wouldn't be anymore, bro. Kikuchi can play the infield. Ohtani will just strike all them out. It won't get to the infield.
That trade is, first of all, it would never happen. But it's just like one of those things where it's like, it's just such a what? It's like now who? Yeah, you know what I mean? Logically, it doesn't make any sense.
Yes, that's why
my entire left side's gone.
Yeah, it would never ever happen. But just from a value standpoint, I mean, Ohtani, it's like we gotta get for
2-3 months.
We're extending him, obviously.
But he's going to free agency. He has to. That's the thing.
But the difference about Ohtani is that I don't think anyone's gonna undersell him with their extension talks. No, people are gonna try to lowball Matt Chapman. I think with Shohei Ohtani, just for the prospect of getting him, it's almost like in fantasy when somebody offers up, it's like, whoa, wait a second, like. He's available?
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't want anyone else to even talk to you. I'll give you the deal right now. I wasn't even aware that he was available, but now that he's available, like, I have to have him on my team. I think it's that level. Whereas, like, Matt Chapman, it's like, well,
$500 million. Oh, I'm gonna give Ohtani like $500 million straight up.
It's just like, I'll send you my first 3 rounds if he's available.
Yeah.
Like, sure, whatever, man. It's Shohei Ohtani.
Of course. All right, you want to get Swingle going? All right, guys, we're getting Swingle going. Got it right here.
Which is the baseball Wordle. Oh, okay, cool.
Did they update?
Whoa, what is this?
Swingle
2.
No, I want the.
Okay, wait. Let's have an open mind. What does this mean?
I don't like it.
What does this mean? What does it? How do we play? How do we play? We clicked away the how-to very quickly.
I know. I was like...
Here, go back and then come back in and maybe it'll tell us how to play.
No. Old. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe another day.
How about this? We'll do 2 of the old and then we'll do 1 of the new tonight.
We'll test out the new.
We'll test out the new. We'll do 2 of the old. We'll do 1 of the new. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Also, so very quickly, Marianne, I see you very nicely asking right now, which fourth outfielder will the Jays get? Will Varsho do better? And I can't join your Discord. It says it's invalid. I try at least 20 times a day.
Oh.
You're kidding.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that it was.
See, it's so funny because I updated it the other day.
Invalid.
And let me try updating it right now.
You know what? Here, I got something even better. I'm gonna copy the link. I'm gonna put it into the chat right now.
Nice.
It can't possibly be any more fucking valid than that, guys.
Yeah. See, I keep seeing that happening, but I copy it and I paste it.
Can't possibly be any more valid than that. Copy this thing right here. It's going into the chat. Y'all ready? This is your chance. Come join the Discord. I love having y'all guys. I love talking with y'all.
Okay. Nick's putting in the chat. I'm also updating. It's so weird.
There you go.
So weird.
There you go. Right there. There you freaking go.
All right. There we go.
Okay, everybody. Let's play Swingo.
All right. Anyone want to give a first player name? We'll go with the first one. Start with Chapman. There we
Love
go.
it.
Matt
Daniela
Chapman.
is on it.
Bam. Okay, we got AL player, not in the East. He's in the West, or he's in the Central. Not an infielder. So it could be a pitcher, could be an outfielder, and he's younger, a lot younger than 29. Okay.
So at the very least, he's got to be 26.
So I think we got to go with a young pitcher somewhere in the Central or the West.
Young pitcher in the Central or the West.
How old's Dylan Cease?
Too old, I think.
Too old?
Too old, I believe.
Okay. What about Houston has a lot of young
Tristan
pitchers.
McKenzie?
Tristan McKenzie's pretty young.
Tristan McKenzie could be.
Is he a righty or lefty?
I think he's a righty.
Righty.
I'm pretty sure he's a righty.
Dylan Cease is 26, but we'll go back to it. Let's go with Tristan McKenzie.
I could be wrong with Dylan Cease. Borderline.
Okay, well, he's on the
wow,
Central.
But he's younger than 25.
Wow, so super young in the West.
Super young. We're looking at like at least 22 years old.
Wow, that's wow. Who?
This oh god.
Oakland?
Dude, this is gonna be one of those guys that's had like 12 innings pitched.
But he's not a pitcher though. He's got to be an outfielder or a catcher, I think. Outfielder. Let's try an outfielder.
Outfielder, young as hell the West.
Young as hell in the West. Texas, LA.
Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
J-Rod.
Yep.
Julio Rodriguez.
Yep.
Bam!
Done!
Let's go,
nice.
baby!
Very nice.
Wow.
Easy money.
Wow. Okay, here's the thing, guys. When it's the stars,
it's easy.
It's like we can get them pretty fast, you know? Because, like, obviously, like, J-Rod, you know? This guy's the lead,
Of
right?
course.
But
like, you literally think of young outfilders in the West. It's like J-Rod.
Mm-hmm. Like, I actually don't know where else I would have gone after that.
There's none.
Yeah, for real.
All right, let's get another one going, guys.
That was too quick. I basically ran with that one, folks.
Yeah,
Let's go again.
No, can't do Chapman again. You say.
We can do you say, though.
Done.
We can do you say.
You say. I want one day where you just nail it right off the top.
We did it once.
Did we?
Yeah, I think we had it one time.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so again, in the AL, but he's in the Central, and he is in the West. Not a pitcher. He's a position player. I like it. Okay, and he's younger.
Man, I want one of these days to be in the AL East, for God's sakes. I feel
Yeah,
like
right?
we never get it in the AL East.
I was going to say Yordan Alvarez, but he's a lefty bat. I know that for sure. Jose no, he's older. I'm trying to think of young guys on Houston. Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, Kyle Tucker's not bad.
Is he a righty? Yeah, he's a righty.
Yeah, he is.
Kyle Tucker. Done.
Kyle Tucker's not horrible.
Alrighty. Okay.
All right, let's get the chat in here. Okay, you guys decide from here on out. Kyle Tucker, we went, and they're in the West. They're in the West, but he's not on Houston, so we're looking at Seattle. We're looking at Angels.
26, 27-year-old, right-handed in the infield. In the infield, folks. So who we got?
Can't be Julio this time.
No,
Julio's
can't
a bit
be
too
Julio.
young.
Switch hitter? No, it could be. It could be a switch hitter. David Fletcher. That's not a bad guess.
I think Fletcher's too old. No, I could be wrong.
He's like actually not that old.
Could be
He's like a later 20s.
Jared Walsh?
I think, is he kind of young?
I think he would be around the right age. Jared Walsh would be around the right age.
Can't be Alex Bregman because he's not on Houston. He's not on Houston. Could be Ohtani.
Because doesn't Ohtani bat left, though?
Yeah, oh, yeah, he does. He does bat left.
Ohtani bats left.
He has to be a 6... what's his height? Okay, he has to be small. He's got to be small. Okay, so maybe David Fletcher. David Fletcher's a small guy.
A small guy?
Yeah, under 6 feet.
Okay.
Okay, David Fletcher. I think Walsh is kind of big. Oh, okay. We're close. We're close. So
we're getting there.
He's got to be on
Second
Oakland.
base.
He's second baseman on Oakland. He can't be Marcus Semien. Who's
the last team in
that
Kansas
would be
City?
No. It'd be
Detroit?
Seattle.
No, there's one more team, isn't there?
Yes, no, Seattle, Texas, and
Texas. That's who I'm.
Oh, okay, okay. So it can't be Marcus Stroman. Who is the Mariners' second baseman? All I think is Adam Frazier, but he's not on the team anymore.
Who is the Mariners' second baseman?
I don't even know who the Oakland Athletics second baseman is.
I have no idea who the Oakland Athletics.
Jace Peterson on Oakland. I'm trusting you, resign Chapman.
This is Doge.
Colton
dude.
Wong. Oh, yeah, I know it's Doge.
Colton Wong.
Who does he play? They use in a trade to Seattle. That's not. Yeah, but I'm wondering about the age.
Too old.
Yeah, I think he's too old.
I feel like he's about 28.
Dylan Moore. Not bad, actually. I think Dylan Moore is shorter. Let's try it. Maybe we can knock out Seattle. Okay. The height's around there, but he's on Oakland. He's on Texas, and he's not a second baseman in this category. Okay. Wow. The two teams. It can't be Marcus Semien, so it's gotta be on Oakland, unless it's a backup second baseman.
Yeah.
Which would suck.
Who's Oakland's second baseman? Jace Peterson?
Who is?
Jace Peterson's old. Don't put Jace Peterson.
Okay. Adam Frazier, but he's not on the team anymore, and it's not on Seattle.
Ooh.
Solak? Who's Solak? That does ring a bell.
It's Nick
Solak. That does ring a bell.
Try it.
Okay, let's try it. This is going to be a tough one. Also, let me get the silhouette going. Nothing. Nothing.
Nick Solak.
What? He's on the Reds now.
God.
Oh, he's on the Reds now. He's an outfielder. God damn it.
You can't do us like that, man. You can't do us like that.
Tony Kemp? Oh, he's too old. Guys, we're getting nothing here. We're getting nothing.
Why did it have to be on Oakland, bro? Like,
no, it's all right, Eric. It's all right. Can't be Jazz Chisholm. He's not in the same league. Ezekiel Duran. We got Braden Power saying Ezekiel Duran. Oh God.
this is up to you now, everybody.
This is the chats game. Nick Allen saying Mike.
Oh, we're all split.
No one's consistent. We need to pick a side.
I am seeing a lot of Tony Kemp.
Isn't he old?
I don't know, man. I actually don't know. Like, I'm not sure. I don't know.
All right, screw it. We're about to find out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys are right.
Okay, yeah, he is old. We didn't really learn anything.
But he's on Oakland.
He is a second baseman on Oakland, so it's a reasonable guess. Like,
okay.
But it has to be the backup second baseman on the Oakland Athletics.
Oh my God.
Bruh.
This is horrible.
The backup second
Tony
baseman?
Kemp is 5'6". That's short.
Who is the backup second baseman on Oakland?
Kevin Smith. We got cameraman.
Bro,
Nate
how can you get
Kevin
more
Smith.
generic than Kevin Smith?
That's a generated player.
That's a literal generated player right there.
Can't be Aledmus Diaz. He's too old. Kevin Smith. Okay.
Try the generated player, bro.
Let's go, Kevin Smith. I mean, he's got a generated player kind of profile.
He does.
Kevin Smith. Oh,
no,
wow. No. Good try. It's our last guess, though, folks. Why does it have to be this?
No.
Good. Nailed the age, though. He's 26.
He's 26, if that means anything to anybody.
Nick Allen. Oh. Nick Allen. Who guy? Oh wait, Kevin. Yo, we used to own Kevin Smith on the Blue Jays.
Did?
We did. We traded him for Matt Chapman.
Fuck me.
Right?
Dude.
Remember that? Yo.
Wow.
I totally forgot about Kevin Smith.
Okay, people are saying Jonah Bride.
Jonah Bride. It's Jonah Bride. Jonah Bride.
A lot of people are saying
okay.
Jonah Bride. All right.
This is
We gotta ride with Bride, everybody. We gotta ride with Bride.
Yeah! Nice job, guys. Wow.
Never in my life.
Who?
Never.
Now we gotta look him up.
In my life. It's a great learning game, you know, because like
Yeah.
now I'll look at this guy. I might forget him by tomorrow, but
Yeah. Ooh.
What
Very
the
forgettable.
hell?
Very forgettable.
Yeah, like there's no way. Again, it's one of those things where
Ooh.
it's a 27-year-old who just made his major league debut, and he was awful, and he's the backup on the worst team in baseball.
Wow. Screw this guy. Yeah, screw you, Jenna Bench. All right, let's do the other game. Swingle 2.
Yo, also too, like quick thoughts right here from everybody. Who's the worst team in baseball? Like, is it Oakland? We think it's Oakland.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I think they're gonna get even worse this year.
Like, I think it's it's between Oakland and the Washington Nationals.
Yeah, and
Like,
I
it
think
feels like-
I think Nationals though got good prospects, whereas Oakland, nothing.
Like, I actually think that Oakland's at the point where, like, you have to move the team or scrap it.
They're
you know?
definitely the worst team in baseball.
But it's the problem is that there's nobody that watches them.
Yeah.
Because they don't have any money. Like, you have to either...
Ooh, Reds, though, are pretty bad. Reds, they're in the mix.
Reds are in the mix, but they're not as... Like, at least the Reds have, like, like, Jonathan India is at least a player I know.
Yeah,
you know?
dude, there's
like,
nobody.
There's literally
on
no
Oakland.
one on Oakland that, like, makes any sense at all. I do think Oakland, they have to go to Las Vegas. They have to go to Las Vegas.
Yeah, they should.
Either go to Las Vegas or you come to either Vancouver or Montreal. Those are the three places. You go to one of those three places, you will make more money.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool, yeah. I mean, like, go over to Vancouver if you want, man, like, for sure. But one of those three places, you will make a lot more money than in Oakland.
All right, so this game...
How the hell do you do it? Let's do one where we just click on thing. This will just be the test round, everybody, and then we'll do it for real.
Calhoun. Cozart. Whoa, we're flipping.
Whoa, what?
What?
What the fuck?
Whoa.
What?
What is this?
What's happening?
Oh!
What the
So
hell?
are these players? So who's a Rays player? Kiermaier?
What? No. So what do those things have in common? Prado, Miami, Brinson. I don't even know what those are. Keep flipping shit with Calhoun. Keep flipping shit with Trout, and yeah.
Cruz. Whoa.
What?
Are these all players?
There's got to be a button here that you can press that says like this is how you play or some shit.
Yeah, where?
Where's the button? How do you play?
I don't know.
How do you do this? Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna look it up on my laptop right now, and then we'll know.
I'm swapping.
Okay, ready?
Oh, I'm hitting it.
Okay, everybody, so listen up. Listen up with what I'm saying. So this is how you play. Each group is made up of 5 tiles corresponding to a player, last name, or a team. So up to a player, last name, or a team.
Okay.
The data is made up of every MLB team's opening day lineups for each season since 2015.
Oh, God.
We're going back in time, baby.
Oh, God.
Click on a tile to select it, then click on any other tile to swap them. Line up 3 correct tiles, and they will turn light yellow. So it actually gives us a Blue Jays example right here. Guerrero, Gurriel, Toronto Blue Jays, and then if you get 4 correct tiles, they'll turn a darker yellow. There are 6 teams to find, so one team will overlap all of the others. Finish the board in 30 moves and share your score.
Oh my God.
So I'm still kind of confused.
I am still confused.
I'm still relatively confused here. So each group is made up of 5 tiles corresponding to a player, last name, or a team.
So last name, like GG, Guerrero, Gurriel? Is that what they're talking about? But that also seems weird. Well, let's try it.
Oh, I
What?
get it. So every player, we have to line up every. So all these are last names that all would have played on the same team.
Yeah.
I get it. So
Okay.
So what we need to do is we need to line up players that played
Together.
that played together. That's what we got to do, guys. We got to line up players that played together. We're losing viewers, but that's okay. The OGs that are sticking with us are gonna enjoy this.
Polanco twins, easy.
So
Buxton.
So hold up. Before we do anything, guys. You guys tell us what to do for the first move. What do we move? We got to line up players that played on the team. So I'm already
Buxton.
seeing. Yep. Yes, Adam, for sure. We're just trying to include the fucking team right now.
I know, but this is complicated.
All right, just do it.
Yeah.
Okay, but no. I don't know about Alvarez. We don't know what that means. We definitely know
Stanton,
Stanton.
sure.
We definitely know Stanton. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Good
and
shit.
See, it works.
Good stuff.
Ooh, Bradley Zimmer did not play on the Twins.
Correa,
where?
Oh, so Correa's got... Okay, so now I have an idea. So Correa...
played on...
Obviously, he played on both teams. So either Houston or the Twins is going to be that one team that corresponds with both.
So we should put him here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Sano. Oh, because he's on the Twins. Love it.
Okay. We're getting places. Oh, they can't see the screen.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
Azuna.
So this is what we're looking at right now, everybody. We're trying to figure, unless and no.
Rasmus played on Houston.
Okay.
What? Colby Rasmus. He totally played in Houston. No, I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, Altuve.
With Rasmus. Yes.
But Rasmus did play on Houston. I know that for a fact because he was my favorite player, and he went to Houston. That doesn't make any sense. Strange Gordon, I don't think... Did he play on the Twins? See, this is where I get confused, because Bieber never played on any of these teams.
Because there's going to be two other teams that we just got to find out from the players.
Oh, in that case, Bieber, Straw all play on the same team. Bradley, Zimmer played with these guys. Soler.
And I see Ramirez right there. That could be Jose.
Yeah.
So he can go there.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Yeah,
So we got Cleveland right here.
Yeah.
This is Cleveland. Who else played on Cleveland?
Who else played on Cleveland? I feel like one of the Gordons might have went to the AL Central. Alvarez goes up to Houston. Oh, yeah, right. Where's Alvarez? Oh, yeah.
Gordon.
Yeah. Boom. Okay, so let's see that. So it's gotta be one of these Gordons. I think it's Strange Gordon that played with these guys. Okay, I was incorrect.
How many moves do we have left?
22.
Okay.
We have a lot. Now, I feel like Ozuna played... Well, he played for the Reds, and he played for Atlanta.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking at. Gaddis, Schwindel.
Wait, no. Ozuna played on St. Louis.
St. Louis, right. But I don't see a lot of St. Louis players.
So St. Louis or
Soler
the Braves?
Soler played on Royals.
Yeah.
But I don't know about Gaddis. I don't know about Gaddis at all. Ooh, hello.
Okay, we're getting places.
We're getting places.
Okay, wait.
So
So what does Stanton do? Stanton's been with the Yankees, with Miami.
So maybe Ozuna has been with Miami.
With Miami.
Yeah. Let's move him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Gordon's gotta get out of here. Rasmus still. Maybe I gotta move Rasmus over here. But did he play?
Gordon Royals. That's Alex Gordon. Soler for Royals.
Oh, Alex Gordon. Soler. It can't be Soler.
Okay, wait. So move Alex Gordon somewhere.
Yeah, let's move him here. Okay. We did a thing.
I'm so confused.
I know Rasmus. Let's try moving. I'm gonna try moving Rasmus here. Yes. Okay, there it is. So he played for the Guardians and he played for Houston. Now I'm understanding it. So like, if they played for both.
I
don't know these guys though. Oh, I know Strange Gordon did play for. Maybe it's Miami. Yeah, that's Miami.
Yeah, it's definitely Miami.
So he's got to go there. Boom, and then swap these guys.
But no, because that won't do it. Because we haven't. Cause these other.
Oh, need to be like solid.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Fuck.
it's They're in places we don't know.
Polanco didn't play for Houston, though.
Okay, wait. Before we move stuff, because you know what I don't understand? Houston, if that was right at the top, Houston should be fully locked in, I think. So I think, who's a player? So what team? What team is going on down there? What team's going on down there? Because it's not Houston. It's a completely different team.
Right.
So what Houston player could have played on multiple teams?
The Yankees. Because I'm also trying to think. Okay, what's this team?
That's exactly that. What is this? That's what we're missing
Stanton's
right now.
only been on Miami, and I know Ozuna's been on Miami. He's never been on St. Louis, so this could be St. Louis. This could be. This has to be like Yankees, which. I don't know.
Oh,
but
this is where it gets
But
difficult.
Sano's never been on the... I feel like Sano's got to go back here.
Yeah, they're saying Sonoma, Minnesota.
Yeah. Sano's got to go back there because he's never been on the Miami Marlins.
So who else has been on Miami Marlins?
Yeah, who's been on the Miami Marlins?
Ozuna and Gordon on Miami. They're saying Ozuna and Gordon on Miami. Where's Gordon?
Gordon. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so wait a second.
But then, because Gordon has been on the Royals.
Oh, fuck, we got to move everything right.
Oh,
shoot. This is really...
Marwin Gonzalez.
Harder than we think.
This is a lot harder. My brain's doing math. Because these guys, I actually don't even know who they are.
No, me either. So the thing is, because the problem is, I think we have to move multiple entire teams into different... in different places.
Oh man, because the based on diagram it goes team, and then another team right on the right side.
So if I look again,
yeah.
So this is I don't know if this is how it always turns out.
Yeah.
But
do we got to move? Because we can move these things.
Yeah, we can move those things if we want.
That would get so complicated.
Exactly, that's what I mean. It's like we might need to move entire teams
oh my God.
to make it happen, right?
Oh no. Oh, this is hurting my brain. This is hurting my brain. I can't.
Okay.
I
don't think that's gonna work, bro.
Damn it. I don't even know. I don't know where to go from here. This is as far as I can go.
Okay, wait. Let's think for a second.
Who's Gaddis?
Wait, just think.
I am.
Okay, Stanton. What do we know about Giancarlo Stanton?
Played on Houston, played on Yankees. Or no, he never played on Houston.
He never played on Houston.
So get out of here. Who played on Houston?
Did any of them play on Houston?
No idea.
Okay, so then wait. Did
who played on Houston?
Wait. Did Correa, Altuve, Alvarez, or Maldonado? Did any of them play on Miami? Or on the Yankees? Did any of them play on the Yankees or Miami?
The only one I can think is Maldonado, but I don't even know. You swap? But
No. They can't stop. Because what I'm thinking is we gotta create another team with just the players. We gotta create another team with just the players. So Ozuna and Bieber, they've never played together, right?
No.
Oh fuck! This
is why I know this is too much brain
wait.
power.
Gaddis, hold up. Gaddis on the Astros. This could make.
He is on the Astros.
Gaddis played Atlanta and Houston. No. Oh, is there Atlanta going on here? Is Atlanta a thing?
Did we move him here? Because
no.
was on Atlanta, but Bieber was never on Atlanta.
So put. Oh my God.
So Larry wasn't on. What is this?
This is some math now.
This is too complicated.
This is like math, bro. I don't know. Start fucking moving shit. All right, well, you dicked it around right now.
I'm gonna start moving shit, bro.
Schwindel's on the Cubs.
But, like, there's no Cubs here.
We need to make the Cubs. But I don't think there's enough Cubs to make them.
No, there's not enough Cubs. Where else did Schwindel go? Here? Oh. I don't think
that helps us.
It got more dark yellow.
Okay, so just start clicking the ones that are... No.
I'm just clicking now. I don't know where to move Chang. Chang doesn't belong here.
Move him with Rasmus.
But Rasmus is gonna get white again.
Ugh.
Because Rasmus belongs here. Gaddis. Now he didn't win. Rasmus played here. Whoa!
There you go. Okay, we learned a thing.
Whoa!
So what do they all have in common? Cleveland.
They're all Cleveland.
They're all Cleveland. So that's Cleveland. So who the played on Kansas City? Which one of these idiots played on Kansas City? It might not be them. It could be anyone. What player are we missing that played on Kansas City? There's one player that we're missing.
Gordon. He's already there. Ah.
Did Maldonado play on Kansas City?
Maldonado?
Swap Gaddis and Maldonado. Hold up.
Gaddis and Maldonado.
But that doesn't make sense because Maldonado plays on Houston.
What?
Did Maldonado play on Miami?
Wait, what do we swap him with? Rasmus.
Wait. No. Did Maldonado play on Miami? Because that would change things.
No, I don't know.
If Maldonado played on Miami, that would change
But
things.
if he goes... Oh, my God.
Because you could move Maldonado there, then you can swap Maldonado with Stanton, and then we can create the Houston line down like that. I think we're going to run out of moves, but
yeah,
we have a chance here. I just need to know if Maldonado played on Miami, then yes, he needs to swap with Gaddis.
Alright, fuck it, let's do it.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Damn it.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
No, didn't work. Didn't work. Get back here, Gaddis. It's all fucked now.
No,
guys.
yeah, you fucked it, bro.
It's all fucked. Okay, Rasmus, goodbye. Well, this is it. We have 3 moves left. Who the hell is Bombuna? I don't know who you are. This sounds like a Miami guy. It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Try it out, bro.
Okay, but we're gonna have to.
But Rasmus actually likes himself there. Why does Rasmus like that? Because he's part of Houston.
He's part of Houston. But he really liked Royals. So let's do this. Oh!
Oh, we didn't
get anywhere. One swap left. Ain't gonna work though.
Yeah, I want to know what this is. Like, what is the 4th or the 5th team? Because we know that there's Cleveland. We know that there's Miami. We know that there's obviously Royals, Twins, Houston. But there's one other team that we don't even know.
Oh man, I wonder if they'll tell us.
I hope they do.
Swap
Swap it. Do anything. It doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, we didn't even tell us.
Tell us. Show solution.
Yeah.
What's the team?
Twins, Royals, so they need. Okay, so yeah, this was Miami.
Oh my God, there was 2 Houstons.
Cause
there was 2 Houstons.
Oh, Gaddis.
Oh my God.
Now I know who Gaddis is. I remember him on Houston.
There was 2 Houstons.
Oh my God.
I didn't realize that they could do that. There was 2 Houstons.
Well, in the example they showed, it went, but then there was the bottom. It was like Blue Jay.
Oh.
So there's like a hidden team.
Yeah.
And there's 2 hidden teams and then 3 obvious teams. And it always looks like this. So there'll always be one there. Boom, 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 boom. Wow. Fun. Makes my brain hurt.
Wow.
Made my brain hurt pretty good. Well, guys, that is it for the Wine Unwind this evening, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and also sticking around for the Q&A portion and the games portion. We absolutely love it, guys. So make sure to hit the like button on your way out. We've got 110 likes, so love it. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We're uploading daily MLB and Blue Jays content, folks. So thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, and go
Jays, go!